Hello guys, since I'm not here today, I decided to give you guys a lesson through a video. Hopefully you guys can find this helpful, and maybe if you didn't have enough time to finish your quiz in class, you can use this to go over your lessons. Now 4.3 is pretty similar to what we've been doing, but this is more applicable in our real life. So let's just go ahead and take a look at the questions. You should have the paper with you from the sub, and you're going to have one example question and you're going to have one practice question. Now, after you're done with the example question, you can pause and you can work on the questions on your own if you are comfortable proceeding with it. If you're comfortable with it, you can just scroll the video to the end after you finish your questions, check your answer, and then you can move on and work on the back page, which has 4 questions. If you're not so comfortable with it, what you're going to do is you're going to pause, work on it on your own, and then you're going to watch the video step by step, make sure you have all the questions, all the steps correctly, and then if you need to watch it again, you can watch the first 2 questions again to make sure that you have all the questions right, and then proceed with the back page either by yourself or with a friend. No more than 2 though, so just be aware of that. Okay, so I'll go over from the top. In order to find the price of something, you need to go through a number of steps. Watch this video to follow through the example steps. Pause the video after you're done with the example and try the practice question on your own. If you're struggling, follow the steps with me on the video so you can grasp the concept. So basically what I just said. First example. Luca wants to buy a new pair of jeans that cost $48. He has a 15% discount coupon plus 7% sales tax. What is the total price he'll have to pay? So this is very relevant because every time you go on a store for whatever holidays, you go shopping, they have some sort of discount, but then you also have to add sales tax to the discounted price. So let's find out. I broke down the steps into 5. You can make it less, you can make it more, however you like, but that's basically, this is what is going to be happening, okay? So first question, what is the original price? The original price, if you see from the question, is going to be $48. So I'm going to put $48 for the original price. And then the second question says, how much is 15% of the original price? So whenever you have the percent, you always will put that number over 100. And it doesn't matter if you put this number set on the right side, on the left side, it should still be the same, but I'm just going to put it on the front, okay? And of the original price. So I know the original price of is going to be on the bottom. Remember the word clues is an of. So I don't know what the top number is going to be. Now I have to find out the information by multiplying 15 times 48 and then divide it by 100. Now you can go ahead and use your calculators to plug in the numbers. 15 times 48 divided by 100. And this should give you a number 7.2. Okay? Now, this is 15% of the original price. It doesn't mean that you're only going to pay $7.20 for your jeans. You actually have to find out the discounted price. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the original minus 7.2, which is a discounted price, and you're going to end up with 48 minus 7.2, 40.8. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put 8 for now. Just know that it's 80 cents, not 8 cents. Okay. Number 4 says, how much is 7% of the discounted price? So now I am not going to take 7% from the original price because I don't even have to pay $48. I only have to pay $40.80. So I'm going to find out the 7% sales tax for the amount that I have to pay, which is 40.8. So I am going to put 7%, which is always over 100. And the number that I'm going to put on the bottom is going to be the discounted price. I want to find out 7% of that. So if you do 7 times 40.8 divided by 100, you're going to have a number 2.856. Now I have a problem. If I have 3 digits, that means I have some sort of unit that is going to be smaller than 1 cent. We don't have anything that is smaller than a cent. So what I have to do is I have to round up the third number, and just make it to 2 digits, or round it up to 100th. Now remember, when you're rounding it up, 0 to 4, you're going to round it down, so you keep the number, and 5 to 9, you're going to round it up. So in this case, we have to round it up, so the answer is going to be 2.86 for the sales tax, 7%. Now, final step is to add the 2, which is a discounted price, and sales tax. And when you add the number 40.8 plus 2.86, it's going to give you the answer of 43.66. So $43.66. So this is going to be the amount that you're going to pay. Even with 7% sales tax, you are still paying less than what you could be paying, because without the discount coupon, you'll be paying $48 plus 7% of $48, and it's going to be a lot more expensive price. Okay, so now if you are comfortable and you're like, okay, Ms. Pop, I can go ahead and finish the rest on my own, you can go ahead and do that. For practice, this is slightly different, but you should still be able to do it. If you go through number 1 through 5, it kind of gives you an idea of how to work on this type of questions. Okay, so you can go ahead and pause it, work on your questions, and then unpause it once you're done with the questions. Okay, now that you have worked on this question, I am going to still go over them with you, so I can make sure that you have all these information. So let's go ahead. Mr. Walker needs to purchase another pair of Crocs. He got an email coupon for 20% off and free shipping at shoebuy.com. The pair he wants is normally $49 at Shoebuy. He also sees the same shoes on sale at crocs.com for $35 plus $4.30 shipping and handling fee. So they usually charge you for a little bit more, which is a better buy. Show your work to prove your answer. So if you go step by step on this, you're showing your work and proving your answer. Okay, so again, 5 steps. You can do it in more steps, less steps, however way that you feel more comfortable. Okay, so first step for me is to find the original price. The original price from shoebuy.com is going to be $49. So I'm going to put $49 right here. And how much is 20% of the original price? I'm getting 20% off, so I'm going to subtract that. Now, if you want to find out using decimals, or if you want to find out by just already having the discounted amount, which is 80%, still fine. You're just combining step 2 and step 3, but I'm going to use this way for those who are more comfortable using this way. So 20% is always 20 over 100, and then I don't know what the number is going to be, but it has to be from $49. So after calculation, 20 times 49 divided by 100, I get an answer of 9.8. Okay, you can't stop here though, because I can't just pay $9.80 to buy a pair of Crocs. So I have to subtract 49 minus 9.8, and that is going to give me 39.20. Now, if you are one of those students who are capable or who prefer to have decimal answers, that's fine. You can do 49 times 0.2 and then subtract it, or you can do, let me just write it down on the top. You can do 49 times 0.2 and then find 9.8 and then subtract, or you can do 49 times 0.8 and then just come out to have this. So the first one is going to be one step more, and then the second one is going to be less steps, so it may be easier for you to do that way as well. Okay, but like I said, you need to show me work of how you're using your numbers. Now, I have the price for shoebuy.com. I just have to find out the price for crocs.com. So I'm going to see, I have the original price plus the shipping and handling. So original price, $35, plus $4.30 for shipping and handling. So I'm going to just add them. I don't have to find out tax or discount or anything like that for this one. So that's easy. So 35 plus 4.3, which is going to give us 39.3. 0.30. Okay, so last step, we just have to compare and see which one is going to be a better deal. Shoebuy.com versus crocs.com. Although it's just 10 cents different, you want to go and get the cheaper one. So shoebuy.com has a better deal, or however you want to write it. Which one's the better buy, whatever you want to write. But shoebuy.com will give you 10 cents cheaper than crocs.com. So you want to buy from there. Okay, so now let's try some questions on the back page to make sure we know how to work on real life problems like this. If you get to finish it in class, good for you. You don't have any homework. If you did not have enough time to finish it at home, you have time to finish it at home as a homework. You only have 4 questions. Okay. Make sure you know you must, I'm going to highlight this, you must show your work for each problem inside the box on the right side. So you see these parts, work, work, work. Okay. On the right side, and be careful to read each problem. So I need you to work on these. Like I said, you can work individually or work with your friend, but you need to show me work. You may have to write it a little smaller for those with big handwriting. And if you don't have enough room to put both work and answers, I don't mind if you put the answers on the left side underneath a question. So there are 4 questions. It's not a whole lot. So I hope you guys can follow through. We may have a little more questions when I come back on Thursday, and we'll continue the lesson from there. Okay, so hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you guys when I come back. Bye.